So today is the field test for the Binatone Long Ranger 40, the great big silver handheld, which we did yesterday on Walkie Talkie Wednesday. Roger receiving you at Scratchy Corner. So if you'd like to go over to the handheld and I'll listen out for you. So we're starting the test at Scratchy Corner because with the 4-watt handheld there's no point testing it a mile down the road. Yes, Tango 21 receiving, that's fine, over. You're struggling, did you say, over? Oh, right, well there you go. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I was receiving you very well yesterday on the static test, so I'll see you at the next test point, over. So that's Scratchy Corner, which is pretty difficult, as you know, and I noticed the audio's a bit kind of tinny on that, but it didn't cut through as well as some sets, but nevertheless, that actually was a better signal than some of the sets that we can't receive as mobiles down at Scratchy Corner. So he's going to move on to Wilsford level crossing, and that should be really loud and clear.
Right, I'm in position, Wilsford level crossing way by over.
Okay, Roger, looking out for your call. Tango 21 receiving, that's fine. Can you just speak a bit more directly into the aperture for the microphone, please, over?
Where is it on the screen?
It's a little dot to the left of the speaker, over.
Oh, Roger, got you.
Okay, that's excellent.
Roger, I'll move on to the next page.
Roger. Yes, it helps if you know where the microphone is. It's not obvious. A lot of radios, it'll say mic, but it doesn't on that. You've got to look for the little tiny pinprick. Roger, got you at the Kelby turn. I'll be listening out for you. Tango 21 receiving. Go ahead, Mr. Chippy. Roger, I hear you got cars going past. I'm receiving you quite well, over. Roger, move on. That's the Kelby one. I'll see you at the next. Thank you. I don't think we've had a handheld at the Kelby turn before. Roger, got you on the mobile at Greylees turn. I'll listen out for you now on the handheld. Tango 21, I can hear you. I'm not hearing you that well. I'm going to talk to you for a few seconds so that you can just position yourself for the best signal from me. So this is Tango 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, over. Tango 21, Mr. Chippy, are you receiving? Over. Tango 21, Mr. Chippy, are you receiving? Over. I'm just getting you moving the squelch there. So if you move on to the next point, over. Roger, got you on the mobile at Rauceby level crossing. I'll now listen out for you. Tango 21 to Mr. Chippy. Again, I know you're transmitting, but I was unable to hear anything. I'm just going to once again talk to you for a bit longer than normal so you can get your best signal spot. Tango 21, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over. Roger, I can hear you at that position, so I've got you at Rauceby level crossing. Are you, that does conclude the test. Are you going shopping from that point? Over. Tango 21, Mr. Chippy, call me back on the mobile. Over.
Yeah, I'm back in the car now.
Okay then. Are you going shopping? That concludes the test. Okay then, that's fine business. That was very successful. You just weren't readable at the Greylees turn 1. Over.
Yeah, well, even on the mobile at the Greylees turn, that's the noises that get to me there. It's the worst point probably.
There we go. I just think the audio is a bit thin on that handheld. I can see they've tailored it to make it like that, but it didn't kind of cut through as well as some radios do. But to get 6 miles on, that's fantastic. Over.
Roger that, so I'll see you back at.
Okay then, Tango 21 out. Okay, so we started the test. We didn't bother with the 1.25 miles up the top of the hill because we knew it would do that. So we started at Scratchy Corner, which is 2 miles-ish, just over 2 miles away, right in the bottom of the hill. And then he called us from the level crossing, which was loud and clear. That's about 3 miles away. Then he called us about 4 miles away at the Kelby one, which was just readable. And then we knew he was there at the 5 mile point, but I was unable to converse with him. And then finally, when he picked his spot at Rauceby level crossing, yeah, we were able to have that two-way conversation. Unfortunately, I asked him if he was going shopping. He'd already put the aerial down quite clearly and was on his way back to the car. We'll be looking at that footage from his body cam later. So I think for those of you who don't know much about handhelds, the way I did that, you know, giving him a count so he got the opportunity to get his aerial in the right position, bearing in mind it's a 1.5 metre telescopic, he can get that radio in the right position, and he knows that if he stays put in that position, he'll be able to get back to me so much better than just some random position when it's at that kind of range. So we've had 14 miles out of one of those on easy terrain. This is a hard terrain test, and I think to get 6 miles out of that on a set of AA cells is pretty good. And for those of you who fancy a handheld that is 4 watts output and draws 750 milliamps, that's 3/4 of an amp. Remember, it eats batteries, and it's rather sensible to have rechargeables. So the next video will be his body cam footage. Thank you for watching the Binatone Long Ranger 40 handheld field test.